There's the start. 7.5 laps long. Total of 28 hurdle jumps. That water jump will be once per lap.
For McAdams to make this Olympic team, he needs to stay out of trouble early on and maintain just enough contact to use his ferocious kick at the end.
You see the 4 runners that have achieved the A Olympic standard. A necessary option for making the trip to Beijing. And the favorite, Anthony Famaletti, goes right to the front.
And this is exactly what I would have thought would happen. He is very fit right now. I expect him to attack, and already he has a little bit of a gap.
Famaletti has the lead. Olinger in second. Hewling is third.
Famaletti has decided to make this just a ferocious pace, try to run the legs off of everybody else. Now, he has a pretty good kick himself, but I think he's a little leery of McAdams' kick, who's back in 7th place right now.
Anthony Famaletti has the lead with Brian Olinger in 2nd place. Dan Hewling is 3rd. Billy Nelson settles into the 4th spot. A little bit of a gap between 3 and 4. Here's the water jump.
The success of the water jump is all about maintaining your speed going into the barrier. You can't slow down, you can't chop your stride, you just have to roll. If you go in fast, you're going to clear the water with only 1 foot wet.
Famaletti, Olinger, Hewling, then Steve Slattery now takes over 4th, and Billy Nelson.
Famaletti is an artist, a painter, and a sculptor, and he's certainly putting his artistic mark on this event right now.
Setting the pace early.
Are they ever setting their pace? Through, about 2 laps, they are about 5 seconds under the Olympic A standard. They're running about 8:19 pace. That's very fast.
And Famaletti increasing his advantage. It's catch me if you can for the favorite, Anthony Famaletti.
Josh McAdams is trying to keep that lead a little tenuous. He actually has gapped it a little bit, closed it up to 5th place, but he's got to stay close. He's got a great kick, but if he's too far back, he's not going to be able to use it.
Famaletti leads. Olinger 2nd, Hewling 3rd, Slattery 4th, McAdams 5th, Nelson 6th, and Alcorn 7th at the moment. And they have 5 laps remaining. Now for a report on the men's high jump conclusion, let's go to Dwight Stones. All right, Dwight, and that A standard could come into play here in the steeplechase. With 4 laps remaining, Famaletti leads the A standard 8:24.60. Only 4 of the runners, Famaletti, McAdams, Olinger, and Slattery, have achieved the A standard.
Famaletti is running very hard right now. Olinger in 2nd place. I'm surprised he's right there right now because he looked so poor in the first heat. And Josh McAdams now moving up to 4th.
So Famaletti leads. Olinger in a distant 2nd. Hewling is 3rd. McAdams is 4th. Jake Morse is 5th, and Billy Nelson.
When you're out like this with Famaletti, you are committed now. Running a good pace going into the water jump.
And Billy Nelson's taken over 3rd place. Famaletti still has the big lead through the water jump and into the straightaway.
Billy Nelson was 2nd at the NCAAs. He's from the University of Colorado, just graduated.
Famaletti, Olinger, Nelson, McAdams, Morse. And Famaletti, the leader from the outset. 3 laps to go.
And Steve Prefontaine would be proud of the pace that Famaletti is setting. Pre was a front runner. Fam certainly is a front runner right now. Olinger, no man's land in 2nd place. And Josh McAdams in 3rd.
On to the back straightaway, and Famaletti with every stride seemingly increasing his margin, approaching this hurdle. Anthony Famaletti over safely. Olinger still 2nd, but losing ground. McAdams in 3rd. Jake Morse is now in 4th place. Billy Nelson has dropped back to 5th.
It's gut check time right now for Olinger if he's going to hold on to the 2nd spot. Josh McAdams comes into the water jump. He has excellent technique, almost clears the water. His sights are now on Olinger.
Famaletti. Here's the crowd with a big lead. Olinger 2nd, but McAdams is closing in. Then it's Nelson and Morse.
Well, Familetti is out on his own. He has the advantage of the Jumbotron on either side. He's looking up. He can see that he is clear. Olinger, if he can hold on to second spot, will get a spot onto the Olympic team. And McAdams is stalking him. Now, McAdams has probably the best closing speed in the entire field. I think he has spotted Familetti a little bit too much. But never say never with Josh McAdams. He can really run fast on the last lap.
Familetti way out in front. Olinger second, but McAdams moves up to threaten, and Nelson also closing some ground. Morse is there too.
Billy Nelson from the University of Colorado has not given up on this, and he goes by McAdams.
And Nelson takes over second. So Billy Nelson moves into second place behind Familetti over the water jump. McAdams holds third. Olinger dropping back now as fourth, and Morse is fifth. Familetti through the straightaway, rhythmic clapping from the crowd. Anthony Familetti, the big knee lead. Billy Nelson second, Jake McAdams third, now Morse fourth, Olinger fading. There's the bell, the final lap. Familetti leading it. Nelson second, McAdams third, then Morse, and then Olinger.
Billy Nelson, the collision has moved up into second and just running an inspired race, pulling away from McAdams. McAdams is going to have to really gear down now. He's got a gap. If he can just hold that and get clean over the barriers, he's going to make the Olympic team. Fam now seems to be coming back. They may have a chance of getting him.
Familetti tiring a bit, but still with a big lead. Nelson sets sail after him. McAdams right on his heels. Into the turn, the water jump approaches. Anthony Familetti with the big lead. Nelson and McAdams over the water jump. Familetti turns for home with the advantage. Nelson there as McAdams alongside the challenge. Here's Familetti over the final hurdle. McAdams has taken over second. Nelson comes back. Those two fighting for the final two spots. Familetti's going to win it. It's going to be Nelson second and McAdams third. That's your U.S. Olympic team. All have the A standard.
Nelson, hands above his head.
Familetti wins it. Billy Nelson gets the A standard to make it to Beijing. McAdams in third.